And this morning, let's get you the latest figures that's been put out by the Health Ministry on the number of COVID-19 cases in the country. The total number of confirmed cases of coronavirus stands at 11,933. Unfortunately, the death toll too has risen now to, in fact, 392. In the state of Maharashtra, the total cases of coronavirus stand at 2,687. 178 deaths have been reported so far. Most of those are from Mumbai. The national capital of Delhi has, in fact, reported 1,581 cases of COVID-19 and 30 deaths so far. The state of Tamil Nadu has been able to arrest the spread of coronavirus, but the number of cases still stands at a high number at 1,204, with 12 deaths being reported so far in the state. Those are the latest figures for you as of 6:30 this morning. Let's also take a look now at all the developments that we're tracking, the top 5 developments that you need to know on the coronavirus crisis. Amid criticism that India is not testing enough COVID-19 patients, health authorities maintain the country has adequate supplies for many weeks to test suspected patients. According to the ICMR, India has already tested a total of 2,44,893 samples, and the country has stored adequate RT-PCR-based kits that can last over 6 weeks. The Federation of Resident Doctors Association have written to Home Minister Amit Shah over the attack on doctors and medical staff and have demanded CISF protection for doctors in hospitals. In a recent incident, Tablighi Jamaat members assaulted a female resident doctor on duty at the Lok Nayak Jayaprakash Narayan Hospital in the national capital. "69 new cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed in Uttar Pradesh. Out of these, 53 are linked to the Tablighi Jamaat. State capital Lucknow on Wednesday reported 31 fresh cases, taking the total coronavirus cases in the district to 75. As of now, 735 people have been infected in Uttar Pradesh and 11 deaths have been reported. Rajasthan has reported its third death due to coronavirus as a 70-year-old woman passed away in Kota on Wednesday. The deceased was diabetic and was also suffering from hypertension. This comes on a day when Rajasthan has recorded 71 positive cases. There are 1,005 confirmed cases of COVID-19 now in the state. And a middle-aged man in Kollam in Kerala had to carry his father on his shoulders for nearly a kilometre as police blocked his vehicle. The 65-year-old man was discharged from the Punalur government hospital. When his son came to pick him up in an auto rickshaw, the police blocked the vehicle due to the lockdown restrictions. The Kerala State Human Rights Commission has registered a suo motu case based on this incident. And this morning, our focus is on what's happening in Maharashtra. It remains the worst affected state due to coronavirus, with more than 200 new cases coming to light. The state has recorded 232 new cases and 9 deaths in the last 24 hours. Now, with the total number of cases in the state now inching towards 3,000 with 178 deaths, the financial capital Mumbai is no doubt the worst affected due to COVID-19. The city recorded 114 new cases and 2 deaths in the last 24 hours. The total number of cases in Mumbai have now crossed 1,800 and 114 deaths have been reported. As cases surge in the state, the slums are adding to woes. The slums in the states have emerged as hotbeds of coronavirus as a cluster of cases have been reported from the Worli-Koliwada area, from Dharavi and now also Govandi.
After Worli, Koliwada and Dharavi, another huge slum pocket of Mumbai is under a huge threat due to coronavirus. We are present at Mumbai's M East Ward, and this consists of Mankhurd, Shivajinagar and Govandi area. Now, in this particular whole area, over 80 coronavirus positive cases have been found till now. The number of coronavirus positive cases are going to increase in the coming days. That is what the officials have told us. Now, the officials also told us that several of the fever camps were set up by the police officials and the BMC officials over here. Herein the coronavirus cases came up. Now all these people who are at the high risk are being kept under various of the quarantine facility at the Bhabha Atomic Research Center. It will be a very difficult and challenging task for the officials to go door to door and identify the coronavirus patients, which has been done at a huge level by the officials over here. They are kept on telling the people that they should not come out of their houses and they should stay indoor, which is a very difficult task because in just 4 square kilometer of area, over 5 lakh people stay here. With camera person Sai Prasad Patil, this is Saurabh Vakhtania in Mumbai for India Today.
Divyesh is joining us live this morning from Mumbai with the latest updates on exactly how the Maharashtra government is tackling the COVID-19 crisis. Divyesh, good morning. You know, the biggest challenge, and we've been discussing this for the last many days, is the fact that coronavirus is spreading in many slums in Mumbai. Any additional steps that the government and the BMC is taking now to address that concern?
Good morning, Akshita. Yes, Mumbai municipal authorities in Mumbai from the Mumbai Municipal Corporation have sealed multiple areas. Over 400 areas in Mumbai have been declared as containment zones. This is going a step further than the lockdown. These areas have been completely sealed. People have been requested that they should not step out of their residences. They cannot step out of these particular areas. No one is being allowed to enter these particular areas. This includes slum pockets of Dharavi, Varli Koliwada, Janta Colony and now Govandi as well. As Saurabh was pointing out, this is going to be a Herculean and challenging task for BMC and health authorities to deal with the crisis as it spreads further in the slum pockets of Mumbai. Though BMC and health authorities are trying their every possible bit to contain the situation, numbers have been growing in slum pockets.
Yes.
This is the worst fear that the authorities had, that if a spread happened in slum pockets like Dharavi, like Govandi and other areas, it will be a very difficult task to manage the spread, manage the community spread, and that is what is happening. But the health authorities and BMC authorities are working tirelessly so that this could be contained, and more testing facilities are available now. So the numbers could be contained. That is what health authorities and BMC authorities are claiming.
All right, Divyesh, thank you for joining us with that update. Now, as the Mumbai police investigates the sudden assembly of a huge crowd in Bandra on Tuesday, a new video is also added to the mystery. This video shows several people tutoring others to gather near the Bandra station. Mumbai police is now examining this video to ascertain if the Bandra crisis was actually staged and plotted.
A massive crowd assembling in Mumbai's Bandra on Tuesday amid the rising coronavirus toll. Thousands of perpetrated migrant workers assembling to go home by train, which was never scheduled.
It is clear that the migrant workers are an agitated lot right now, and it is a challenge for the Mumbai police to ensure that, one, there is no repeat of the incident.
Cops, after failing to persuade the crowd to go back, resorted to lathi charge. A day after, 3 FIRs were lodged by the Mumbai police, naming 800 unknown people. A self-styled migrant neta, Vinay Dubey, accused of instigating the crowd, and a journalist of a Marathi channel for allegedly misinterpreting a railway internal letter about running of trains. Dubey was arrested and remanded in custody till April 21st. The journalist too has been detained, but there are more questions than answers. How did so many people reach this place? Was it a planned conspiracy? If yes, then by whom? Cops are now probing this video.
ये कुछ डिसाइड हुआ क्या नहीं, कोई आ रहा क्या नहीं? बोला था मीडिया वाला आने वाला है, पुलिस वाला भी टाइम दिया था क्या? हाँ, 4 बजे.
Where some unidentified men can be heard tutoring the crowd about a time slot to reach the spot. Presence of media, the crowd is told to pitch for the return journey home or ask for 15,000 rupees per head.
गाँव जाने का नहीं तो बोलना भाई एक को 15,000 दे दो बोलना हम लोग यहीं रहते ऐसा बोलने का डायरेक्ट बोलना एक को 15,000 दो हम लोग यहीं रहते नहीं तो बोलना गाँव जाने का गाँव भेज दो बोलना
वीडियोस और वहाँ पे जो जानकारी सामने आई है उसके बारे में पुलिस और तहकीकात कर रही है और डिटेल इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रही है.
The migrant assembly at a place just 1.2 kilometers from the chief minister's residence has sparked a political blame game as well.
आशा करता हूं अभी ये सरकार की आंख खुलेगी. ये गरीब लोग अनाज नहीं मिल रहा है, भूखे इसलिए सड़क पे आए हैं. आप रेशनिंग की दुकान पर अनाज उपलब्ध कर दो.
प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने 13 तारीख को अनाउंसमेंट करने के बाद में रेलवे डिपार्टमेंट का लेटर जारी होता है 14 तारीख का. इससे बड़ी हलचल हो गई और ये लोग इकट्ठा हुए.
The Mumbai cops now have their task cut out. Find what led to the mass violation. With Pankaj Upadhyay, Devesh Singh and Saurav Vaktania in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
After Mumbai and Surat, the migrant crisis seems to be also brewing in Delhi after a large gathering of migrant labourers was spotted on the banks of Yamuna River near Kashmiri Gate. The Delhi government has shifted the whole lot of them to night shelters set up at various government hospitals. The migrants began assembling at Yamuna River banks after a fire at Kashmiri Gate shelter home last week. However, the numbers surged to thousands last evening. The authorities later arranged buses to shift the migrants to shelter homes. The Delhi government has urged migrants to stay where they are, promising them free food and shelter to those in need.
यमुना के किनारे कुदैसिया घाट पे बहुत सारे मजदूर इकट्ठा हुए थे. मुख्यमंत्री जी ने आदेश देकर उन सभी को अलग-अलग नाइट शेल्टर्स में भिजवा दिया है. बहुत सारे स्कूलों में नाइट शेल्टर्स बना दिए गए हैं और उनको वहां रखा जाएगा. उनके खाने पीने की व्यवस्था वहां की जाएगी. कोई भी मजदूर अगर खाने की रहने की समस्या से ग्रसित है तो चाहे हमें अपने सारे सरकारी स्कूलों को, हमें चाहे अपने सारे कम्युनिटी सेंटर्स को नाइट शेल्टर्स में बदलना पड़े, लेकिन कोई भी व्यक्ति बिना रहे मतलब रहने की समस्या से नहीं जूझेगा और खाने की समस्या से नहीं जूझेगा. सारी सरकार मिलकर सुनिश्चित कर रही है.
Right now we are at a ground which is near ISPD Kashmiri Gate. In the visuals you can see these are some of the homeless people which were staying here since so long. Around thousands of homeless people are staying here, but now in the visuals we would like to tell you that the buses have been brought in and the administration are now taking them to some other place where food and shelter will be arranged for thousands of them. Different places have been designated for them as there are so many people. We would also like to tell you that these people were staying here for so long near the banks of the Yamuna River. They were also complaining that the administration were providing them food for a while, but then they stopped doing so, and after that a Gurudwara, nearby Gurudwara, provided them meals, that too for a time being. At some days there were a 2-time meal and at another days there were meal for a single time. Right now the chains have been formed, they have been asked to sit here and the buses have been brought in. In a while they will be taken to some other places where food and shelter is being assigned to them. With camera person Ajay Kumar, Nikhil Lakhwani reporting for India Today.
And throwing social distancing rules to the winds, as many as 300 people gathered in Kullur, this is in Bengaluru, yesterday, after rumours started doing the rounds that labourers will be getting 2,000 rupees on showing their Aadhaar card. Now, people queued up outside a private building in Kullur only to be told by the authorities that they've fallen prey to baseless rumours and that there was no cash distribution happening. The people were then sent back to their homes, and when asked about who gave them this information about money being distributed, all the locals in the queue said that they had no definitive answer. Unfortunately, in cities like Bengaluru, where you expect that the urban population will ensure they follow the lockdown norms, that's definitely not the case. Shocking visuals coming in from Bengaluru's hotspots, where locals were seen roaming around freely amid the nationwide lockdown. There are currently 38 hotbeds in Bengaluru. However, many people were seen loitering outside, and that too without wearing any masks. The essential commodities continue to be supplied without any hitch in all these areas, and yet people felt the need to violate the lockdown rules. Bengaluru urban has about 71 cases. That includes 34 active cases, 35 people who have been discharged who made full recoveries, and 2 deaths. Here's also this reality check by Nolan Pinto.
Well, we have come to another location. This is very near Adugodi. Now, Adugodi is another hotspot in Bengaluru. Now, what's really happening is this, that there are police over there making sure that they check and see that those vehicles or those people who do not have passes are not allowed to simply ply on this particular road. However, what's interesting is that while the police are just there, 50 meters before where the police are standing, you can clearly see a lot of people are actually out. Everyone is present outside. Half the people are not wearing masks. Many are just, well, wasting time, whiling away their time outside when they are supposed to be inside their homes, practicing what the government is asking them to do. That is, you are under lockdown and not to be out on the roads. So the police is just 50 meters away and people are outside here. So this begs us to ask, how will the government manage to contain the spread of COVID-19 in Bengaluru, the economic hub of the state, if they cannot keep people in hotspots and near hotspots inside their home? With video journalist Shivmurthy Gurumat, Nolan Pinto for India Today.
But focusing on South India, there's been a positive impact of the lockdown in the states of Telangana, Tamil Nadu as well as Kerala. Telangana saw a fall in the positive cases reported on Wednesday. Only 6 new COVID-19 cases were reported. After 52 cases were reported on Tuesday, a fall by 46 cases has been reported. The total cases in Telangana now stands at 647. Tamil Nadu, meanwhile, has reported 38 fresh coronavirus cases on Wednesday, the second day in a fortnight where the reported cases have been less than 40, providing some respite. Only 31 cases were reported on Tuesday as well. This after the state had reported a huge spike with 106 cases on Sunday. The total cases in Tamil Nadu now stands at 1,204. Meanwhile, Kerala, of course, has proved to be very, very successful in flattening the curve, as only 1 fresh case was reported on Wednesday. The total number of cases in Kerala now stands at 387. And nearly 1,000 passengers got stranded in Varanasi after Prime Minister Modi announced a nationwide lockdown in March. BJP MP Narasimha Rao came to the rescue by arranging buses to evacuate the pilgrims from Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. We get you a detailed report.
You won't be forgetting these images from Mumbai very soon. As the country extends its very strict lockdown, thousands across the country remain stranded. You also won't be forgetting these images of desperate migrants making their way home across hundreds of kilometers by foot. They are the unlucky ones because to many others, the lockdown has meant nothing. These 1,000 pilgrims from Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, stranded by the lockdown in the holy city of Varanasi, have just been delivered all the way to their home state. If you're wondering how they received this heavenly help that's been denied to so many millions, well, it's all thanks to BJP Rajya Sabha MP Narasimha Rao, who has even tweeted about the mission. While interstate travel is disallowed under the lockdown, except with permission under extreme situations, these luxury buses travelled over 1,200 kilometers through Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh on their route to Hyderabad. Among the travellers are 33 Indian students who returned from Italy.
అలానే ఇవాళ వాళ్ళ మొదటి సంవత్సరమైనా కానీ మాకు ఎటువంటి ఇబ్బంది కలగకుండా ఢిల్లీ నుంచి ఆంధ్రాకి పర్మిషన్స్ అన్ని గ్రాంట్ చేసి మమ్మల్ని సేఫ్గా ఆంధ్రాకి చేర్చినందుకు ఎంతగానో కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలియజేస్తాం.
The rescue of 1,000 pilgrims and students isn't a bad thing by itself. But the question is whether selective permissions have been granted here. Why was selective permission granted for interstate travel even as thousands across the country remain stranded? Do aggressively enforced interstate travel bans not apply in this case? And don't such rescues send out the wrong message in terms of only some people being helped? As the pilgrims make their way home, they will be relieved that they had a powerful intervention on their behalf. Let's not forget the millions of others who will be hoping for the same. With Ashish Pandey in Hyderabad, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, in the thick of all this gloom due to the coronavirus crisis and the lockdown, there is a silver lining. Mother Earth seems to have rejuvenated itself. Nainital's Naini Lake has witnessed a significant improvement. One can even see fishes swimming in the lake. The water has become completely almost transparent and has also increased from 7 meters to 25 meters. A similar scene was seen at Bengaluru's Bellandur Lake, which has always been in the headlines for the kind of toxic foam that it puts out. The lake, on which froth was seen on its surface, seems to be much cleaner these days, as no industrial waste is being dumped in the lake. Now, these lakes are tourist hotspots of the states, and with the lockdown in effect, less people are there, less pollutants are there in the lake, and because industries are not up and running, there's nothing being dumped in these lakes either. MS Dhoni has been out of action since India's exit from the 2019 World Cup, and IPL was being seen as a possible comeback for him. Suresh Raina was there with Dhoni during the CSK camp before it was cut short because of the coronavirus outbreak. Here's what Raina feels about Dhoni's future in cricket.
Do you think Mahendra Singh Dhoni still has cricket left in him? Number one, do you think that he can still go on and play for India?
I think when we went to Chennai, I think he's looking very, very positive. His body looks very agile. He's been working really hard. And the player like him, he just needs few days of camp and few matches here and there. I think you really need to train your brain when you're in international cricket. You really need to go out there and switch on and switch off. He's a person who always does that very, very nicely. So I think you really need to give him more time. Whenever we all play matches together, so definitely he will definitely do really, really well, because I have seen him very closely. He's been hitting the ball really, really well, and every time he's on the ground, he's looking very positive. So then we'll see what he's planning to do. I think it's better he should come out and perform. Then he'll decide whatever he wants to do.
What is your training regime like? Are you still sort of training at home, trying to keep fit as and when you are called upon, as and when sport resumes? And whenever sport resumes, will you sort of utilize this platform to try and give it one more shot?
Definitely, I've been doing a lot of training. I've been very, very particular about my diet. I recently had an operation, meniscus and my cartilage, so I've been fully recovered now. We went to Chennai. We all trained really, really hard with our trainer from South Africa, Greg King. So I think things are very, very positive at the moment, but I think everything around you looks very, very tough. And we have a new kid right now. We really need to see our family, how they gonna cope up with everything, because everything, when you go outside to buy anything or go to the doctor or anything, everything looks scary. So I think right now, if you ask me, I'm not thinking about anything. Even I'm not thinking about the IPL. I just want to give my family a very, very healthy life. When the things get better, then we can really, really think what we can offer to the team, or what we can offer to any place.
With that, it's a wrap on this edition of the Bulletin. We hope you're staying home and staying safe. You can stay informed by logging on to our website, www.indiatoday.in. You can also download the India Today app for the latest on the coronavirus crisis.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.